Hello everyone! In this video, I'm going to compare and contrast the three models of communication, which are the linear model, interactive model, and the transactional model. I'm going to discuss each model for us to know what are their differences and similarities. Let's talk about first the linear model. Linear model is a one-way process of communication and is only limited because it only provides one channel for only one message. In linear model, messages are clear-cut with a distinct beginning and a distinct end. The sender of this model will send the message to the receiver, and the receiver will only decode the message without any feedback. Therefore, if there is no feedback from the receiver, the communication is not continuous, not interactive, meaning it is difficult to identify if the communication was effective. Here are some examples of linear model: receiving text message, sending emails, listening or watching televisions, or any kind of communication that has no feedback. Now let's proceed to interactive model. Interactive model is different from linear model because it is more dynamic than linear model and is a two-way process of communication. The two persons of this model can both sender and the receiver. Therefore, there is an exchanging of views and ideas. There is feedback, but they cannot do simultaneously. Lastly, the transactional model. Transactional model is very different from both linear and interactive model because transactional model is most dynamic than linear interactive model. In this model, sender and the receiver are both communicators. They are equal. Unlike linear model, in which meaning is sent from one person to another. Also unlike interactive model, in which understanding is achieved through feedback. And while transactional model, in which person create and share meanings or ideas in more dynamic process in which communication is simultaneous. This model is mostly used for interpersonal communication and is also called circular model of communication. Each model sheds light on the development of communication. This, though they emphasize different parts of communication. These three models of communication are very useful because they are simply the basic structure of communication and can help us understand that communication or the structure, not just verbally but also visually. So that's all. I hope that I conveyed my ideas and message precisely and delivered it correctly. I also hope that you, my listener or audience, could able to understand my way of speech. Thank you for listening. Stay safe, stay at home. God bless.